It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll be watching Kaden Ellis. He's been one of the best blitzers in the NFL this season and is among the league leader in sacks. It's the Falcons and the Titans just ahead on EA Sports.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So a new face at quarterback for the Titans in 2023. It's the 24-year-old rookie out of Kentucky, Charles, Will Levis.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 75. And the Titans need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out, a fan-favorite underdog, undrafted out of Old Dominion in 2015, Taylor Heineke.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
First down, Heineke. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Now 2nd and 5. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the...
And he works free. Oh, and now some space to operate. Down the left sideline. He may go. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. That is incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. They'll throw it again with Levis. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. Touchdown, Titans! Chigga 32 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Time for another Falcon drive as we get a look at Kyle Pitts, the tight end. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. That good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better. Yeah,
try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Falcons at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
Throwing again, Heineke on 2nd and 10. And complete to Drake London. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got a first down. That's his first catch. Remember, he's the NFL leader in that category at the midway point. Now Heineke. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
On 3rd down, Heineke. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
40-yard line.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
3rd and 10.
Levis. And this is going to be incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
A first down throw for Heineke. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Levis now on 1st and 10. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now the rookie 3rd rounder from Tulane, it's Tajay Spears. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ty Zentner now. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Heineke on first down. He'll buy some time right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. From the gun, Heineke on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Flushed out right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Heineke's throw complete to Hollins. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Heineke. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now it's Patterson. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
First down, Atlanta.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now a second down throw for Heineke. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. Heineke to throw it. And it's complete, right back in the hands of Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Looking to throw, Heineke. Over the middle, caught by London. Touchdown! Drake London from 17 yards out. And the Falcons are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They'll look to throw. It's complete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
A toss left, Henry. And this defense rejuvenated apparently as they drop him behind the line again. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Levis out of the shotgun now. This pass deep for Okonkwo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Heineke now from the 50. Got a man, it's London. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Heineke. And this one's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, here's Heineke again. Caught by London. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30. Heineke trying to get him up to the line quickly. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Heineke now. Rolling to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Throwing. Heineke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Heineke. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Coup for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. We've got a little more than a minute to go. I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield too.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
It's 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken it around the 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll roll him. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Texans who's got the lead in the second quarter. Dameon Pierce with a touchdown run. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Josh Allen, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Both are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Heineke. Got London on a slant. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down, Heineke. Short throw caught by Pitts. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Heineke. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Handoff now to Robinson. Fighting through. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Again, it's Heineke. Touchdown! Mac Hollins from 3 yards out. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Back to the air on second down. Levis. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Titans first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10, right at the 40. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Levis sets up to throw here. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Levis. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Falcons offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Heineke. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Robinson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Atlanta.
A first down throw for Heineke. Short throw caught by Pitts. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Heineke. Throw left side. There's London. On 3rd and 1, here's Heineke. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Heineke on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. On third down, Heineke escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on third, and then the tables turn. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Now Heineke. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Levis looking to throw. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And Levis going back to the air. That one's taken in by Spears. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Levis from the gun. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Now Levis. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Levis thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant, and the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd down throw for Heineke. Short throw to Smith. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll run with Patterson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
17 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Now Heineke. Got London on the slant. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons 1st down.
1st down, Heineke. And caught by London. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Heineke now. Into the hands of London. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Atlanta.
To the air again, Heineke. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Levis in trouble. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Levis out of the shotgun now. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Levis. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Heineke to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Heineke again. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Levis's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
15 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Throw left side complete. That's more. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Working from the gun, here's Levis. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On now is the Titans punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Here's Heineke. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Titans are going to recover the football.
Onside kick is recovered by the Titans.
Here we go, Shaq.
One final try here for Will Levis. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Atlanta, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.